Welcome to this video tutorial that demonstrates how a Loan Repayment Program (LRP) applicant checks on the status of their application submission through the status information screen in ERA Commons. This video focuses on the steps an applicant will take to review the status and various components of their LRP application. To begin, after you have completed the application submission, you will go to the ERA Commons login page at public.era.nih.gov/commons and sign in. From the landing page, you will click the large blue status button or navigate to the Apps menu icon in the upper left corner. Clicking on the icon opens a menu of options. Select Status from the list. Both options bring you to the Status Search screen. On the Status PI Search screen, click on the list of applications, awards. Look for the application you want to check on, and click in the blue area to see the details of the application. Loan Repayment Program applications will include the initials, LRP, as part of the tracking number. Once you have found the application, click on the application, award ID number. This will open the status information screen. The screen is divided into various components. Let's look at the components, along the left side. First, there are contacts. Here you will have the contact information for the institute or center, IC, LRP program official. You will contact the LRP program official if you have questions regarding the LRP program or your area of research. Below Contacts is Latest Update. This area displays any recent changes that may affect the application or award. Latest Update is followed by the contact information for the ERA Service Desk. The Service Desk is able to address most technical, functional, and account-related questions. The other components start with Application Information. Here you see details about your application, including its current status in the submission process. The Status component identifies basic information, describing the current disposition of the application, such as LRP, type, extramural or intramural, award type, new or renewal, investigator type, mentored or independent, as well as IC preferences, as they were selected when completing the application. You will also see when the application was submitted, and its electronic status. Other relevant documents is a repository for all the critical documents associated with your application, such as the e-application, frequently referred to as your application image. It is the PDF document of the completed application. You can also access loan information, certification statements you completed during the application process, and the LRP contracts document. The Correspondence section will retain copies of all the automated email notifications generated by the system. You will see copies of the initial email when you started the LRP application, which includes the instructions for your referees or recommenders on how to submit reference letters. You will see notifications of when reference letters were submitted, as well as when the IBO completed the certifications on your behalf. When the application is assigned to an IC, the name of the IC will appear in that corresponding section of the status information screen. Status history is the equivalent of an audit trail of the application's history as it moves through the process. The reference letters section shows who has submitted letters, from what organization, and when it was submitted for this application. The mentor letters section shows the same information. This is helpful if you are nearing the end of the application deadline, and you have yet to receive these critical documents. It will provide you with the opportunity to reach out to your referees and mentor, to remind them of the importance of getting the letters submitted. It should be noted that you do not have access to the content of the letters. The only information you can see is what is displayed here. The final component of the status screen is the IBO certification section. The Institutional Business Official, or IBO, will certify salary and protected research support information on behalf of your NIH LRP application. Once the IBO submits the certification, their name and information will appear here. There are a number of resources available to assist you with your loan repayment program application. If you need help, you can reach out to the LRP Information Center. If you need technical assistance, please contact the ERA Service Desk. This concludes this video tutorial on how a loan repayment program applicant checks on the status of their application submission through the status information screen. Thank you for watching.